this episode, everyone. In this one, we do some more assembly and install the lighting. As you can see, I got all the fine detailing there done now on both sides. I got the reds, the blues, and the yellow wiring all on there now. Looks good. Nice. Okay, now we're at this stage here. I got all of this here installed except for this. I still have to put lighting in here first before I can install it. I got two 5mm whites, and let's see, one's going to go here for the dash and one is going to go here for the timer. Now, to help make them fit, I had to thin them down and shorten them up just so I can get them to fit into the dash properly. Okay, I decided I'm going to put two lights in there. This in here for the left side of the dash and one here for the right side. I put it in, I pushed this forward a little bit so it points up towards the dash a little bit more. And then on the second light I put in here, I'll tie into here. And then the third light I put in here, I'll tie into these two. There we go, I got those two tied in. I'll just go to finish off with the third one. Now, when you go to trim off your pins, don't throw the excess out. Keep it, because man, this stuff is valuable almost as gold when you're a model maker. Now, I got this all tied in here. Now, I'm just going to tie this in here, because this side is negative, this side's positive. They got the negative tied in. Now, I still need a small shunt right here, and that's why you save these, so you don't have to waste wiring. Looks good, looks good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Looks good, boys and girls. Okay, I got that all on there now. On the back here, I still have access to the wiring. It's for me to run them down underneath. Actually, I'm not really sure where I'm going to be running them in. Well, let's see here. I might be able to just put the circuit board in where the, yeah, maybe. 'Cause it sits in here like this. And then I can have the circuit board right here for the flashing LED back here, right here. And then run all the wiring. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, I got the side doors on. Now it's time to put this in place here. Ooh, yeah, looking good, boys and girls. Okay, and I got the roof control panel in place, and when I put the clear part in, I put it in first, then I glued around the edges here, very lightly around the edges to keep it in place. That way you won't get a bunch of mess like you get glue in your fingers and you get it on the clear plastic parts and stuff. So you put it in first, then you glue it after. Okay, now the next step is to marry this to this, but I can't yet because I still have to run the wiring and I have to build the circuit board to put in here. And I decided I'm going to put it right there because it's such a massive amount of space there for it. I got my 555 chip, 3904 transistor plug, and I got 3 10K resistors And then a whole bunch of capacitors here. Just got to figure out which one it is I want to use. So just got to put this together. There we go, got that done. These goes to 6 and 7 pins, 7 to 8. This in here goes to pin 3 to the mid pin on the transistor. See it all on here. And you got shunts between 2 and 6 and 4 and 8. You can see more detailed ways I put this together on other episodes. So now what I need to do is find out which capacitor I want to use. That's why I got my breadboard here, and I'll figure out which one I want to use. There we go. Looks good. Perfect. So I used a 2.2 microfarad capacitor to get this blinking rate. Okay, I got my drill. Got the drill bit here for the 0.30 mil fiber optic line here that I'm going to be using. There we go, got that done. So it goes all the way through. So now I'm going to run the line. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to run the line from there all the way through, and then have the blue LED light right here in front of the circuit board. So just got my line here. I made it a little bit longer than what I needed. It's better to have too much than not enough. You can just trim it off later. There we go. Got that in there. Got the other end out here. Got the LED in place. Now I'm just going to use heat shrink to be a guide for the LED. And you can see that working there, eh? Ooh, the flux capacitor is fluxing. Got the dash lights there all wired up now. Now here I had to make a little cover because there was too much light coming down under here for the floorboard. So I just painted it chrome silver. I've got to wait till that dries before I can install it. I got the cover in there now. It's right there. Let's just do a quick lighting test. Let's turn out some of the lights here. Yeah, that's better. It's still showing a little bit on there, but it's better than what it was. You can see the dashboard a lot clearer now and everything. It's good. Almost forgot to paint the undercarriage flat black, so gotta let that dry. And I was going to do the wiring coming down the front. Was it right? No, well, during the front here. That'll go down the legs here into the stand directly. And then I'll have like a side switch out here, and then the power and all that stuff directly. So I don't even need the bottom feet. I'll drill holes for these here to go directly inside here. Now I just reminded myself that I gotta put lights in here too. So when these are down like this, it's in flight mode, so I want to have lights on in each one of these sections here. So I don't know, I have to take a look at the instructions again, figure out how this is being put together, because then if I could drill the hole big enough, put an LED down inside there, and in each one of these here little holes that you see, drill those out, and then the light will shine through those. Well, see how it goes. There we go. Okay, I got that done, LED in there. I drilled those out, so it looks good. Just gotta let that dry. And on here, had the pin coming out. I snipped that off, and then in this area here, I cut that out, so there's a nice groove here for the wiring to go up inside the car. So that's, I just got to drill the hole there for the wiring here to come out. I'm going to use the really tiny wiring, I think that 30 gauge for that, if I have any left. But that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, it's just a quick lighting test. Looks very nice. Looks like that'll work just fine. There we go. Got those all lit. Okay, so I just got to let the glue dry. Paint this here flat black. This is all going to be eventually painted flat black as well. But I want to get the wiring in there and stuff, so that'll be first. Okay, now I just finished getting these all wired in. So I'm going to do is just going to drill a little hole over here to run the wiring down, which will go into the base from this point here. Okay, I got the tires on there now. Now I know on the instructions here I'm skipping ahead quite a bit, but I don't have much of a choice because I gotta wire everything up into here. So the tires have to go on now. It's not going to affect me putting this on. It's just I need to get the tires on the body here now, because that's the only way it's going to work. So I have to hook the wires up, and I can't do that with the body on top of the frame. Okay, so next step here, I just got to drill out the holes here for the wiring to go through, and then I can start doing that. Okay, looks like I got it to work here now. So does it fit on here like this? Got to carefully glue it in place, run the wires up. That'll look pretty darn good. Oh yeah. Put a little extra glue on there. Looks like this is gonna work, boys and girls. Yeah! I tied the two wheels together. Now I'm gonna put one big long line that goes all the way up to the front. I put heat shrink on there so there won't be a short. Okay, got the rear wheel lighting right here. Got the front ones here. Just gotta tie these two together, and then we'll put them in with the main lighting right here. There we go. Got the mains coming out. Now I just gotta run them down, and this thing is all wired up. Then I can put that on here. Okay, I just painted all of these areas here. The struts, I guess. So you can see underneath there, you can't even see the wiring. That's in that little groove down there. This camera's pretty crappy, you really can't see it anyway, so. So these are all done. Looks pretty darn good. Just got to make one more hole in his chassis here to run the wiring down. I just got to figure out where it's going to be going. There we go. Let's do a quick lighting test. That's good. That's good. Good. They're a little hard to see right now, but because I have the window maker in here, it'll help to spread the light around a little bit better. Once it dries clear, the lighting underneath here will be a lot brighter. But yeah, that's very good. Well, that's it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we're going to do the final assembly. So please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and check out my online store. The link is down below. If you have any questions or you want me to do some commission work for you, contact me at modelbuilder501@yahoo.ca. See you all again later. Bye-bye.